Welcome back to the Super Delicious Show. Today we are going to have a special guacamole that we're making today. Our ingredients for our guacamole is the avocado. Now you want to make sure your avocado is nice and ripe, and so it should be squishy to the touch, but not overly squishy. You don't want them super firm, otherwise they won't squish up. Our other ingredients, we got some garlic here that we'll mince up and put in there. Some lemon, we're going to juice these lemons. And then finally, we'll use my favorite is Pace thick and chunky salsa. You can buy this at any store. I think it's really a great thing to have around the house, and it works really well with my guacamole. So, first things first, we're going to take apart our avocados. The way that when I'm making anything, so I'd like to do one task at a time. So I'll break down all the avocados, cut them in half at the same time. This will save you time, because then you're not going back and doing the same thing again and again. You can get it all done at the same time. So then just pop those pits right out. Be careful of your fingers now. Don't want to stab yourself. Quartered. And then we'll peel them all. And that looks good. Give these a little chop here again. Alright, and they are ready to be mashed. So then all you need is a fork and a nice bowl, something that's going to give you a decent size. And you should just be able to mash this right here with a fork just like that, kind of along the sides of the bowl. And it shouldn't even take too long to do. See how that avocado is really breaking down for us. These avocados are just perfect. They were perfectly ripe and everything. I'm going to go ahead and toss a little bit of salt in there. You know, we've seen that before. Maybe some pepper. Pepper and some more pepper. Just a little bit now, you know. Don't get out of hand. So, the next ingredient that we need to add here is a little bit of lemon. I just cut it right in half. Try to pick the seeds out of the top. And for that many avocados, you're going to need at least a half a lemon, so don't be scared. The sour will help it, and also that the acid from the lemon will help to keep it nice and green for you. And now comes our trusted Pace salsa. Just a little bit of that in there at first. It's nice because it'll give it a little bit of tomato and a little bit of flavor without having to do a lot of work. Alright, that looks actually really good to me. And that's pretty much it. This is almost exactly the consistency. Now we're going to go ahead and taste it and adjust for flavor. Maybe add a little lemon juice, a little salsa, we'll see. That is pretty good. I'm going to add a little bit more spice. Maybe a little bit more salsa. It's kind of a personal flavor kind of thing, whatever you like. I like it a little bit meatier, a little bit chunkier with our vegetables in there. Go ahead and squeeze the rest of the juice out of this lemon. Maybe a little more lemon juice. I really like the acid flavor when it combines. And I think that should be... Now you gotta be careful of these seeds here, because they'll sneak in there, and it's hard to tell the difference between a seed and a pepper until you really chew on it. And then if you wanted to save this, say you made guacamole an hour or 2 hours even before your friends come over, don't use quite as much lemon juice in the actual making of it. Squeeze some over the top, and then when you wrap it, push the wrapping paper down on top of the guacamole. Because what actually turns avocado brown is the oxygen that gets to it. And so if you can seal that oxygen away and use a little bit of acid, you'll be able to save it for a couple hours, and it'll still be green when you pull it out of the fridge to serve for your football game or to have your friends over. So, but yeah, that looks really good to me. And since we're done, I think I'll just... It is good. I would say that's super delicious. Thanks, and that's how you make guacamole.